Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with another video, and today I'll be talking about how to start your own eyelash brand. And I want to announce that I just started my own eyelash brand, so I'm super excited to show you guys how I did it and how you can do it as well. And if you want to hear what I have to say, keep watching. The first thing I'm gonna do real quick is just introduce you guys to my eyelash brand. I know you guys are here for the information on how to start your own brand and how to find vendors, so I'm not gonna take too much of your time in this part. So my brand is called Safari Glam Lashes, and they are just very beautiful. So I have two different boxes. I have those that comes in these, and then I have those that comes in these ones, and they're just super pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just swap them and just put them on my eyelash line so you guys can see how they look like, and after that I will tell you guys the information that you've been waiting for. So don't worry, I know y'all just want the information real quick, but keep watching, I'll be fast. Also, I'm having a giveaway right now on my website, on my Instagram page. So the Instagram page is Safari Glam Lashes on Instagram. We are giving away 2 mink lashes to the lucky winner, and all you have to do is tag someone, or tag 2 of your friends on that post, like the post, make sure to follow us on Instagram, and also subscribe to our website. And how you do that, you just go on the web page and you scroll all the way to the bottom, and it will say subscribe, and you just put your email. So we'll be checking all of these 4, and yeah, that's all you will enter those the giveaway. So in case you want to. But anyways, so now I'm just gonna try them on and show you guys how they look. So right now I don't have any lashes on. Right, yeah, I look albino. I look like, yeah, I feel empty when I don't have, like, I feel weird, like something is missing. I need my lashes on. Okay, this is Zara on both eyes. If you guys can see, I think it's super pretty. Next up is Bella. I think she's super pretty, very natural looking. So I'm gonna try that real quick, and this is how Bella looks like on me. Let me just zoom in for you guys. I think this one is shorter and just looks very natural as well. So all these are mink lashes, so I like them. Super pretty. Next up is Isabel. She's very long and very fluffy, so that's what I'm gonna try on next, and I'll be back. So this is Isabel. I think she's very long and very fluffy. I don't know if you guys can see. Most people that don't know much about eyelash, they'll be like, oh, they all look the same, but those that know, they know what they're looking at. It's super pretty. I love it. What do you guys think? Just write down in the comments which one is your favorite. And then I have one last one to try and show you guys. This is Venice. Let me just zoom it in for you guys. I think this is like my favorite because I'm in love with like fluffy and long, and I just love how it looks. I think it's super pretty. So yeah, this was, I only have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I have 4 different styles, and these are all the lashes that I have. So if you guys want to shop, you're welcome to go and shop. Right now we're on sale, and we're having a 20% off. And yeah, and we're also having a giveaway on our Instagram page, so be sure to check it out and just follow the rules. So now we're going to talk about how to start your own eyelash brand. All these eyelash try on, I should be like a pro at putting eyelash on. But anyway, so I made a list of things that I feel like you need. So first of all, how to start your own eyelash brand. So I think the best thing to do is kind of like jot down in a notebook what it is that you want out of the, what is your goal, what are you, well, of course, what are you trying to sell? Eyelash. What type of eyelash? Synthetic, mink, faux mink, you know, what is exactly that you want. Have some ideas about your brand name and also your eyelash names, you know, like different, well, I mean, I feel like I know some people just sell it how they got it from the vendor with like the number like 05, 09, D7 or something like that. But I feel like to give it a little bit more personality to your brand, I think it's best when you receive those eyelash from the vendor, which are usually numbered, and whichever number it is that you chose, make sure to find names for it. If it has to be related to your your brand and go for it. So my brand, I wanted to give it like an African or like Nubian type of look, and then the first 4 lash that I have right now were just kind of like a test, but I didn't want, you know, I didn't want to name them after, because I have like a queen collection that I'm coming out with soon. So right now it's just like my luxury everyday type of collection. Anyway, so the next step I will say, so after finding your eyelash name and brand name and like how many styles you wanting and finding each name for each styles, the next step would be to, let's see, yeah, to find a vendor. So the way I found my vendor is from Alibaba and AliExpress. So I kind of just looked around, and on AliExpress it's nice because people leave pictures of what they received from the vendor and how it looks like and whatnot, so that's super nice. And on Alibaba it's nicer because it's more secure, I guess. They have like this whole security thing going on. You can they verify for you whether the vendor is a qualified vendor, if it's a real vendor, or if it's like just somebody else buying it from another manufacturer, if that's the word. But anyway, so the next step is finding your vendor, and I'll say AliExpress and Alibaba. So the way you find the right vendor, I think I have a decent vendor right now, but I feel like I can find even better when it comes to like packagings and everything. But I think the lashes are pretty good. It's just the packaging that I feel like will be better. If you look at, yes, maybe my logo, I feel like maybe my logo should be you know, a little bit better, because it's whatever, which is, it's the beginning and I'm trying it out and I just want to see where it would take me, and as I go along I'll probably upgrade it. You know, every company gets an upgrade here and there. So the vendor, you have to ask them for samples. If you're doing on Alibaba, Alibaba and AliExpress, I think they also ask you for your WhatsApp number. So make sure you have WhatsApp on your phone, because that's how they would be sending you catalogs, images and stuff like that. So whenever you find the vendor, sorry guys, I'm going off my script, I don't want to forget anything. Okay, so find the vendor, yeah, you have to ask them for samples. I will say ask for sample. Don't just look at the picture and be like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. Now that's just the picture. What I did is I asked them for pictures, right? The catalog, that's what they send you, and they ask you for your WhatsApp. They send it to you on WhatsApp. Then after they send you the eyelash catalog, they also send you the packaging catalog, so you can choose how you want which boxes you want and how you want it to be. You can you know, personalize and whatnot. So then after they send you both of these, you ask them for the prices. So you ask them for number 1, 2, 3, 4, what are the prices of these lashes, and then what if I want this box, how much would they be, and what is your minimum order. They have minimum order that you cannot just, if you order one, that would be a sample, so that could be like $5, $6 for a sample lash. But if you're wanting to order and work with the vendor, they have like minimum order, which is 50 sometimes, which is 100, which is 1,000, depending on the vendor. They have a minimum order that you have to do of lashes and boxes together. So then after that, after you compare the lashes and they sent you videos of the lash that you wanted and video of the box that you want, you go ahead and ask them how much will be the shipping, and what if you want the logo customized, and what if you want the, you know, like the name for your style of lashes, like each names for the style, how much would that be, and things like that. So then once you get a price, shipping usually like a lot so just so you guys don't be shocked if you're buying in bundles of things from China, the shipping would be like 60 to 80 usually. That's what I saw. But anyway, so I don't think I mentioned lashes usually come from China. I think it's always China, to be honest. Most stuff in this world are made in China because they're just amazing, I guess. So yeah, so just don't think, oh, because it's from China it's not good. No, they make everything, even your Gucci, your Michael Kors, or your Adidas, your Nikes, all of these are coming from freaking China. So it's just the brand name is bigger or smaller, you know. People tend to follow the bigger brands even though they all come from the same place. But anyway, so yeah, once they give you everything and the the price for all of it, then you go and talk to another vendor, and then you do the same thing to each vendor. Then you compare the prices. I would say compare the prices first before asking for the samples. You know what I mean? You don't want to just ask samples to each vendors that you see and then later on find out that the price is too high for you, so you can't even, you know what I mean? So I would say find out talk to the vendors first, find out the price and everything, then ask for samples. I would say at least do 10. I did a lot. I spent like months months trying to figure this out. And also they also have a different, what's that, time zone. Oh, I forgot the freaking name. But anyways, like when we're asleep they're awake, when they're awake we're asleep, so you have to figure out what time to actually talk to them back and forth, or else it would take you a long time. You would be sleeping, like you would send them a text message, they'll take the whole day, you go to sleep, you wake up, you know what I mean? It would take too long. So make sure you find a perfect time where you can go back and forth right away, or you can just send them all your questions so that when they wake up and they see it, they can answer you as well, instead of one question a day that will take you forever. So that's one thing you guys gotta know. It's just the time change and time zone change. Whatever the word is, I can't find, whatever. Anyways, so yes, so after wanting that, you ask them whether you want mink or silk, synthetic, you know, synthetic hair or mink hair. Yeah, so what else is on my, you ask for videos, then you ask for samples. After comparing the prices, the shipping is really like 1/3 of the whole price, the whole supply thing. But yeah, I think that's about it when it comes to finding vendors. It's really not that hard. I mean, it's really not that hard to follow. At first you'll be a little confused, you'll be overwhelmed with all the information, but just write down a list what to do, talk to, you know, what to ask them, and comparing price. Once you have all of that down, it'll be easier for you to find a great vendor. So after that, the most important part is make sure you have your funds. Where are your funds gonna come from? Because it's kind of hard to do drop shipping with eyelashes, you know, unless you're not wanting to do your own eyelash brand, and I guess you can do drop shipping. But if you really want to do your own brand and have your own vision come to life, then yeah, make sure you collect your fund, make sure you save some money, and make sure you really take your time finding that vendor, because you know you're spending your money on it. You want to make sure you're actually working hard and you're not just rushing, right? So what else do I have on here? So yeah, the next step, once you get your things, your shipment and everything, your lashes, your boxes and whatever, your logo, everything together, you would want to take pictures of your brand, of your lashes. So what people do, they find PR, like makeup artists, YouTubers or Instagram influencers, someone to, you know, take pictures of your eyelash and post it on their social media. So I would recommend talking to the small YouTubers first, because the smaller YouTubers, they will take your eyelash and not ask you for money, but the bigger YouTubers, they will take your eyelash and also ask you to pay them, you know what I mean? But with the smaller YouTubers, it's kind of like you're helping each other, putting the name out there, you know, you're helping them with content and they're helping you with you know, drive and just like people coming on your website. So that's really nice. So when it comes to websites, I will say, you know, the e-commerce is getting pretty big. So you can use Shopify is what I'm using. You can do Big Cartel, Wix, or Squarespace, and you know, you can just compare the prices and whichever one works best for you. I like Shopify because they kind of do everything for you, I guess, when you get an order and everything like that. So it's pretty nice. Also, you gotta create a social media page for your brand, right? Like create an Instagram page, create a Facebook page, or if you need to create a Twitter. I'm not really big on Twitter, so I don't have a Twitter page for my brand because I'm not on there all the time. But yeah, that's pretty cool too. And also, to bring more people or more attention to your brand, make sure you do giveaways. You know, people love free stuff, free samples, you know, like not free samples, but kind of like giveaways. Like you're giving them free lashes as long as they tag someone or that they subscribe to your channel, or whoever wins, you know what I mean? Just like interact with people that follows you or follows your page. So that's one. So yeah, so the next thing is, if you're not really good at doing, I did my own logo, I did my own website, I did everything by myself because I'm very computer savvy and things like that, so I understand how to do all these things by myself. But if you don't know how to do those, you can find someone to help you create your website, or find someone to also help you with your logo or things like that. Yeah, which, no, if you know someone, it's great. If you don't, then they'll probably ask you to charge, they'll probably charge you, or you know. Yeah, so what else is there? Also, the last thing I want to talk about is sharing it on your social media, your personal social media. I know a lot of people hate doing that because they feel like, well, it's kind of true, like people around you, people that you know, are probably not going to support you as much as people that you don't know, and that's pretty sad. But I would still say still share it on your personal social media at least once or twice, you know. Don't be, I know some people are like embarrassed of sharing it in case the business doesn't work or things like that, but don't be afraid, you know what I mean? Just do you and be optimistic. Pray, because they say there's an evil eye always looking and wanting you to fail. But let's just stay positive, optimistic. Just remember, your business is going to be very slow at first. It's going to pick up and then it's going to be slow again. Just don't give up. Make sure that you're doing anything that you can to make your business work. Don't be afraid to share. I don't care. I share on my social medias. I don't care if people are not going to support me, or you know what I mean. I know there's people out there that see how hard I'm working and how much I'm putting into this, and how I just want great quality, and I want to be someone in my life, you know what I mean. There's how many people in this world? There's like 7 billion people in the world, right? I believe. Anyways, there's a lot of people in the world, so there's a lot of money flowing. There's places for all of us. There's a spot for all of us to succeed. There's a place for all of us to win. So yeah, don't hesitate, don't be afraid, and don't be like, oh, maybe my business is not gonna work. No, you don't want to think negatively. Imagine if Rihanna was like, oh, well, I don't want to put out a makeup brand because there's so many great brands out there. Imagine that. Imagine all these upcoming rappers were like, I'm not gonna rap because there's so many rappers. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, do you. There's place for each and all of us to win. So don't be discouraged, don't be, you know, just be optimistic. It's gonna go well, and if it doesn't, then there's always another chance to start something else. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope it helped you in some ways. If you have any questions for me, be sure to comment below. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and just hit that notification button so you won't miss my next video. And I hope to see you guys next time. And also don't forget to enter my giveaway on Instagram. It's Safari Glam Lashes, and I'll just put the links and everything below in case you guys want to participate. And I'll talk to you and see you guys next time. Bye.